everyone, welcome to YogaEndless by Anjali Pandey. Today's video is about the amazing response that I've received on my confession video from my Instagram, which was about the Mindful 30 challenge that I'm about to take. Well, the confession is that 2023 literally is feeling like it was January yesterday with all my travels and endless change of plans and so many new ideas. I feel like the time literally flew in thin air, which is why I decided that I really want to make each and every day count for the rest of this year. And so I decided to give myself a challenge of 30 days of November, which is Mindful 30. Mindful 30 is about taking out 30 minutes but spread across in the day thrice, 10 minutes each. I call it the BMS plan. The BMS plan is 10 minutes of breathing, 10 minutes of movement, and 10 minutes of stillness. Well, breathing, I'm going to help you with it. I have videos that I'm going to be sharing with you for breathing and guided breathing practices. For movement, again, you can choose to have your existing movement plan that you already follow along, or if you want, I do have guided movement plan for you as well that you can follow for 10 minutes and join me in this challenge. Stillness, well, stillness has a lot of segments to it. The stillness does not necessarily mean that you have to sit and meditate or not move. The stillness is about slowing down in time and taking out the 10 minutes out of your life as your self-care. We do so much for ourselves, but we don't really realize that the small gestures that we can do for our internal self will make us feel so full and so nice, and which is why I've decided that I will guide you through this journey of stillness as well. So let's do this together. 10 minutes of movement, breathing, and stillness. So BMS. The idea is to not do this three together. The idea is to spread it across the day. Yes, some of you might already do a morning practice of 20 minutes, 1 hour. But the idea is not doing it all across together. Even if you do 1 hour in the morning, you have to take out some time in the afternoon and some time in the evening. If you are able to keep up with this challenge, that's amazing. But if any day you have plans, you have festivals like Diwali is coming in November, there's different plans that you're going to have and you want to execute that. So just know the idea is that you're doing something for yourself. So it's okay if you're not perfect every day. It's okay if you're not capable of keeping up on certain days due to certain commitments. The idea is to not cut slack for yourself, but idea is to understand not every day can be same, and there'll be some days that you will have to modify things according to your plans. Yeah. Now let's understand how can we actually do this. Well, I have a full plan created for you. We have a platform on which we will be actually doing this, and for which I will spread across few rules. The rules are actually mentioned. If you go to the description, you will find a link of the rule PDF and you will see all the rules and the explanation of the current challenge. Let me break it down still again for you. The challenge is going to be about the three halves that you already heard about, BMS, but there's another part to this current challenge, which is 5 non-negotiable habits. Again, if 30 minutes BMS plan is already a lot for you, you can skip out on this. But if you think 30 minutes is a piece of cake, I already work out in gym, I do take out time for myself, that is something following very naturally to you, I encourage you to add 5 non-negotiable habits. This is your personal non-negotiable habits that you can choose to add. I will share what 5 non-negotiable habits I have decided for myself. Well, the first one is to wake up with just one alarm ring. Yes, I don't want to snooze my alarm and I don't want to keep 10 different alarms. There's something that I really practice is to not keep my phone next to myself. And I know not everyone can actually do that because of your priorities and commitment, and you always need to have phone next to you for any emergencies. I understand. This is my personal choice. I prefer using digital alarm clock, in which I put my alarm and I put only one alarm. I put only one alarm and I decide to never snooze my alarm and just wake up. So if you must have been following me for a while, you know I already do it. So why am I adding this to my challenge? Well, from last few months, I have been finding it hard to actually do this. And this place that I'm particularly staying, which is in Laos, this actually makes you so cozy and so sleepy all the time that I really feel like sleeping so much more than I actually do. I have been sleeping quite more hours than what I generally do. So which is why I've decided that I will still give myself that extra sleep that my body needs, but the time that I decide, I will wake up on that time. So I'm not encouraging you to change your whole schedule. If you have a particular schedule, stay to that schedule. Just try and decide whatever time you wake up, you decide to put just one alarm to wake up. You don't put 10 alarms, and if you decide to wake up at 10 o'clock, you start ringing the alarm from 9 o'clock, 9, 9:15, 9:30. No, that does not make sense. So that is my first and very important non-negotiable habit that I'm going to add into these 30 days. The second one is sun exposure. I'm going to attach the sun exposure to my 10 minutes practice in the breathing. Again, not everyone will be able to have access to sun. You might be in a different location, geographical setting. So again, choose a setting, choose a habit that actually is accessible for you and not for anyone else. Yes, the third non-negotiable habit that I want to add is not using my phone when I wake up. Well, this is something that I've been successfully doing for the whole lockdown, but since this particular year, it has been slightly challenging for me to do it some days. So I really want to encourage consistency and ritual for myself in the morning. So I have decided the first thing that I do when I wake up is clear my surrounding and go to the bathroom directly, get freshen up, get ready for the day, get back to my practice, do my morning practice. After all of that, then only I will touch my phone. That is my decision, because I really don't want to let anyone else's experience be the start of my day. I want to be the owner of the energy I carry for my day, which is why I have decided to not use my phone and use these digital clock in my morning, which is actually helping me to follow across that habit. The fourth one is walking. Well, walking is something that is happening quite a bit here, but there are times when I get lazy. Whenever I'm sitting for a long duration, I'm going to get up and I'm going to take a 2-minute walk, 3-minute walk. I'm not going to put a number to it. I'm not going to put like I want to do 10,000 steps a day. No. I'm going to keep it gentle and accessible for myself. I'm going to try walking every day. The fifth one is the important one. I'm going to start working on reading non-fictional books. I'm not very great at reading, so I will try reading at least 2 to 5 page of non-fictional book. Again, you must be thinking 2 pages, that's very less. But honestly, for me, I find it challenging to stay focused at non-fictional books. So I'm gonna make sure I do minimum 2 pages and at least 5 to, if it goes beyond 5 pages, that's even awesome. One thing that I'm gonna add into my reading is reading 2 to 3 verses of Bhagavad Gita, which is something that I really enjoy. I'm not carrying my Bhagavad Gita book with me, but I'm going to be accessing it from my laptop, going through the verses and trying to chant it and trying to see how much can I apply it in my day. This is my personal 5 habits that I want to inculcate for my 30 days of challenge of Mindful 30. I would really love to hear what you have as a challenge for you. I have added the link for this platform where we will have a community together of Mindful 30, and all of us will be sharing our experiences, our realizations, and our accountability as a goal there on the community. And I have attached a lot of links from them. One of the link is the brief view about what this challenge is. It's a PDF and you can just read through it and see how much you understand. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to me on any social media platforms that you are connected with, and I will help you with as quick reply as I can. The last very important thing is the worksheet. I have attached a worksheet in the description, which is a printable one. In this worksheet, you get a 30-day habit tracker and once a week 4 bonus challenges that I will give you, and I will explain it to you. If you have extra interest towards affirmation, I have attached printable documents for which you can download. In these printable documents, you get the access to the affirmation sheet and gratitude sheet and the habit tracker. These 3 things will be in the description for you, free for you to access. You can download it, and let's get this started. Let's join this journey and let's have fun as we do this, and let's make this journey a memorable one for 2023. Thank you, and I hope to see you in Mindful 30.